Hi there, it's Jeremy again. You will need to excuse me. It has been a long time since I've left myself a note. I've dedicated myself to a family project that is really taking up some time and energy, and it's kept me away from talking to myself and to anyone who may be listening. And I've also had some personal stuff that's been getting in my way. I won't get into the details here, but it's been consuming me, I think is a good word. But today I had to take a moment away from work and everything because once again Lewis Howes has given me a thought to really sink my teeth into. He pardon me, I didn't take notes or anything. Here we are in his episode 1307, which he interviews a Sadhvi Bhagawati Saraswati, who, despite her name, sounds like she's an American who has embraced some traditions from India. Towards the end of the interview, where he asks her the three truths question that he often asks. It's about at 4 minutes to the end, but you'll forgive me for not having the exact timestamp. She shares a truth about an instrument. She uses the word instrument, but then she uses the analogy of a hammer. So I instantly jumped to tool, not instrument, but implement, tool. And it made me think back to the old saying that if you have a hammer, you think everything is a nail. But what if you twist it? What if you think of yourself as the implement? And what if you're not a hammer, but a screwdriver? Think about that screwdriver. There are a good handful of different screwdrivers. There's a good old-fashioned flat blade. But with a flat blade, you've got multiple sizes. You've got everything from a tiny little watch screwdriver to something that may as well be a crowbar. It's huge. And every little increment in between. And that crowbar, well, that's not going to do any good on a watch. That watch isn't going to do any good on a industrial-sized flat blade screw. And that's just with flatheads. Then you've got Phillips. Then you've got high security bits. You've got star drive. You've got Torx. You've got this. You've got that. What if we are all just a screwdriver? What if we're all just a screwdriver and we're here for the right screws? Now, maybe the wrong screwdriver can be used on the wrong screw. The right size flatbed? flathead rather, it can be used on a Torx. It's not going to work great, but with some patience and some care, you can put that screw in and it should hold. If you wanted to try hard enough, use enough force, even the wrong screwdriver can push a screw right in. It's not going to hold right, but it can go in. It might hold for a little while. And then if enough damage hasn't been done, maybe it can be pulled out and put it in the right place with the right tool, maybe. But be careful. If you strip that head out, that screw might not be able to be relocated. Maybe the best that could ever be done with it would be to drill the head out and extract it. So be careful. Be careful of the screws that you decide you need to drive in. I think that's where I was trying to go. Be careful. Maybe that relates a little bit to some of my lighthouse thoughts. Be careful of the people that you speak to. Be careful of the screws that you decide to drive in. Don't mess them up. Anyway, I hope someday when I need that thought, I can find it again. I hope, if there's anyone out there listening to my ramblings, that this thought does you some good. Until next time, take care of each other. Take care of yourself.